Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. So what do the masculines want to say to you during this powerful new moon? A moon where they are receiving clarity and understanding and awareness and really having a reality check about their life. So I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today. I'm going to bring in the Lover Oracle to see what they're going through. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Journey Messages 2 deck by Mystic Moon and the Divine Masculine Ego Struggles and Healing by our soul sister Sandra from World Illuminator 11. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Okay, what's the masculine wanting to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What's on their mind? What's on their mind? What's on their mind today? What do they want to share with you? What do they want to say? Wow. Cards flying out and sticking out. What do the masculines want to say to you today? What's on their minds? What are they dealing with? What do they want you to know? Wow. Card flew on the camera there and this one's sticking out. And what do they want to say to you? Wow, jumped out of the deck. That one was sticking out. This one jumped out of the deck. Okay. So the masculine is saying ancestral patterns. I'm starting to realise, and remember they're going through a reality check today. They're coming into awareness of things. Things are making more sense with this new moon. They are starting to realise that they are here to change patterns that have been in their lineage for a very long time. So this is about breaking free from society, breaking free from conditioning. Like when Neo woke up from the Matrix and they offered him a choice. Do you want to take the red pill or the blue pill? And he took the pill that opened him up to his truth. So it's not an easy task for them to do this. So always try and have compassion for what your masculine is going through and what they are dealing with. Because even when they are lashing out at you or pushing you away, they are in their own pain and fear. So as a divine feminine, it's our job to have compassion and shine that light brightly. And that doesn't mean we get walked over. It means we stand strong in our power. We show the way. We show mercy in situations where, it would be very easy for us to hold on to blame and shout and scream. But we show mercy instead because that's who we are. So the masculines are saying it's not an easy task for me, but I am stepping up to it. And I am taking the time I need to change things for myself, for my ancestors, and for those to come. So remember, we are warriors of light. We are pioneers of truth and leaders of love. And the masculines are these things too. So the masculines have come here for a reason. Not just to be in a relationship with you, but also to change the world in their own way. And they are doing that by taking things one day at a time, one step at a time. And those changes occur not just for themselves and for you and your journey, but for their ancestors, for people who've walked before and people who will walk again, for people who will walk after. In other words, we leave a legacy for those who come after. And the masculine is saying, I'm feeling rather lost in my life at this moment. I'm not sure what I'm doing, where I'm going, or what to do to change things in my life. I am trying to find my way. So the masculine is very aware that things need to change. And it's not really they feel lost because they're always on the path to you. They're just feeling uncertain. They're afraid of that feeling of uncertainty. What happens next? I don't know. Am I going to be okay? I don't know. Will I survive it? I don't know. Because that's their inner child that's coming up for healing. Saying, please look after me. Don't let me go. Don't abandon me or leave me alone. That's that part of them that's struggling inside. So if you're thinking, well, I'm here, why are you lost? This is something they have to do. They have to find their way out. And it's all connected with their fears around abandonment. As a result of abandonment that I had in my early life. So this could be connected with childhood. It could be connected with a previous lifetime. And remember, we heal things in this life in all directions of time. It could be something they went through in their early life as a teenager. Something that caused pain within them and fear that they are holding on to inside. He said, I therefore had this deep fear within me that you would also leave me. That you would leave me at some point, so I try and protect myself first by leaving you first. I left you first. I pushed you away first, so you couldn't do that to me. I'm now working on healing these abandonment issues so I don't push you away anymore. And why is it that you love me after all the things I've done, after all the things I've said, after the way I've behaved? Why is it that you love me? So he's trying to understand why you love him after the way he's behaved, but also why you love him. Because the masculines don't feel worthy of you, Divine Feminine. You're this bright light to them, this warmth like the sun. And they think you could get anyone you want. They know you can get anyone you want. And he thinks there's so many other people out there that would treat you better than me, that would be better to you than I can be right now. Why do you love me? Why? Why do you want me? And this is really about them finding their own power and stepping into their own self-worth and their truth. And that can be drama-filled. It can be filled with karmic situations and things that bring in lessons that help them to understand and see and open up. So there is drama around, but that drama has been healed. And what's really standing out in that card is Ram. So I feel that, this is the Aries energy that's coming in, bringing action. Now, I don't mean that your masculine has to be an Aries to connect with this reading. I mean, they are all operating as the Ram right now. They want to take a step forward. They want to rush forward. They want to take action. The Ram is very fiery. It rushes in. So the masculines want to do that, but they're also holding themselves back because of the drama. They don't want to drag you into this drama. They don't want to drag you into stress. And they're also giving me the letters D and A. And that could be a couple, twin flame couple. Also that could be a letter connected with you or your twin or something else you're connecting with. You could even connect with any of these initials here, D, R, M or A. They give me the words as well. They give me the words Anna. They give me the words Donna. They give me the word Ray. These are just coming through as messages I'm receiving intuitively right now. But this is, they don't want to drag you into their drama. So instead of reaching out to you, he's looking at your picture. And he's looking at your picture often. And he's sending you messages through telepathy. He's visualizing what life will be like with you. He's visualizing you because you take his breath away. You still take my breath away, even after all this time. And what this reminds me of as well is, there's a film and it's got Robert Redford in it. It's got, I'm just thinking, is it Woody Harrelson, and it's got Demi Moore in. And I'm just trying, because I'm channeling, it's hard for me sometimes to disconnect from what I'm channeling into the 3D world to give you the right messages. Indecent Proposal, that's it. I'm just thinking, what's it called? Indecent Proposal. And in that film, right at the end, after all they go through, you've got Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson, the characters they play. And they go through separation, they go through temptations, all kinds of things. And at the very end, when they come back together, he says to her, I still love you, still. And she says still, and he says still, after all this time. And that just really popped in my mind. And it's so beautiful, this love. It will stand the test of time. You'll end up where you're meant to be. You'll come back together. The universe has an amazing way of working it all out because God is in charge. So your masculine is saying to you, you still take my breath away after all this time. Even after all this drama and chaos, you still take my breath away. And I look at your picture often to get through the day. Now, they may have a picture of you in their mind, and that's what they're looking at. They may see a picture of you on social media. They're giving me fear. But I feel like sometimes social media brings up fear. So they may look at your picture in a different way. They could screenshot it and keep it on the phone. They could be checking it out through an email, a picture you've sent them. So they look at your picture often, especially when they're dealing with drama or they're trying to work out why you want them or they can't communicate. They give me a block in the throat. Whenever there's blocks and delays in communication that they bring in because they know they have to break through these ancestral patterns and be able to express their love and deal with the abandonment and this lost feeling. When they're going through this and they're wondering why you care about them after all they've done, they'll look at your picture because you still take their breath away after all this time. So breathe today, Divine Feminine. Your masculine loves you. Your masculine wants you. And the masculines are taking action with the energy of the Ram and the Aries energy and the fire that's been flowing in. And the water rabbit has brought these opportunities in since the new year. And this is why the masculines are going through, chaos in their mind. This is why they're going through ascension and other things. And all of these things are coming up for healing. So they can make the changes, not just to return to you, but to be with you in a permanent way. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.